18. Okay, next, the salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic
To the
for which it
republic
stands,
for which it stands,
one
one
nation, under God, indivisible,
indivisible,
with liberty and
liberty
justice
and
for all.
justice for all. Hey, Kippy, can you mute your phone?
Okay,
Mark, can you mute your computer?
right, Kelly, can you call the roll, please?
Basson,
I'm here.
Weigelt,
Here.
Nieder,
Here.
Benvenuto,
Here.
Stats,
Here.
Adams. Supervisor Adams?
Hello.
Okay, I thought you were here.
Here.
Metler,
Okay.
Here.
Collins,
Here.
Riley,
Digitally present.
Eldridge,
I'm here.
Fury,
Here.
Chipkowski,
Here.
Ligonia,
Here.
Sterling,
Here.
Mia,
Here.
Chimitas,
Here.
Nussman,
Here.
Scalera,
Here.
Fuzzy,
Here.
Hoatling,
Here.
Morel,
Here.
Knott,
Here.
Skoda.
Present.
35 present, 0 absent. We have a full quorum.
I will say, since we've been doing these these computer meetings, we've had perfect attendance both times. I need a motion to pay the bills, accept the treasurer's report, and file the minutes within the clerk's office.
So moved.
Second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. I'd like to request the clerk read the resolutions.
Hold on, Matt, I'm going to try to present them.
Okay.
Hey, this is Sherry. Can you guys please make sure that you tell me who you are when you accept the motions or make a motion? That would be helpful to me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so resolution 149 or 148, 149, 150, 151, and 152. We need a motion.
Supervisor Bury?
Mr. Chairman, I present these resolutions for adoption.
Second the motion, Mike Benvenuto.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Okay, resolution 153, 154, 155, and 156, and 157. We need a motion.
Supervisor, I'm sorry, Supervisor Collins?
Yes, sir. Mr. Chairman, I present these resolutions for adoption.
I second it, Leader.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Okay, so we have 158, 159, 160, and 161. 159 and 161 need 2/3 vote, but if we could have a motion on that.
Bury, will make the motion.
Okay,
Second Benvenuto.
Art Basson, please mute your phone. Please mute your computer.
okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. So we need a roll call vote on 159 and 161.
Okay, so we're going to start with 159. Basson,
Yes.
Weigelt. Was that a yes?
Is he muted?
Kippy?
You taught him how to mute, not unmute, Kelly.
Kippy? All right, we'll come back to Kippy. Leader?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Benvenuto?
Yes.
Stats?
Yes.
When you do it like this, it does.
Adams?
Do it like this.
Yes.
Mettler?
Yes.
Collins?
Yes.
Riley?
Yes.
Eldridge?
Yes.
Fury?
Yes.
Chipkowski? Peter Chipkowski?
Yes.
Ligonia?
Yes.
Sterling?
Yes.
Mia?
Yes.
Chamides?
Yes.
Mussman?
Yes.
Scalera?
Yes.
Guzzi?
Yes.
Coltling?
Yes.
Morel?
Yes.
Not?
Yes.
Skoda?
Yes.
Okay, 3885 ayes, 0 nays, so the resolution passes. So we'll move on to resolution 161 of 2020 for the emergency fiscal programs and budget amendments in response to the COVID pandemic. Basson,
Yes.
Weigelt, okay, Leader,
Yes.
Benvenuto,
Yes.
Stats,
Yes.
Adams,
Yes.
Mettler,
Yes.
Collins,
Yes.
Riley,
Yes.
Eldridge,
Yes.
Fury,
Yes.
Chipkowski,
Yes.
Ligonia,
Yes.
Sterling,
Yes.
Mia,
Yes.
Chamides,
Yes.
Mussman,
Yes.
Solera,
Yes.
Guzzi,
Yes.
Coltling,
Yes.
Morel,
Yes.
Not,
Yes.
Skoda.
Yes.
So again, we have 3885 ayes and 0 nays. The resolution passes.
Okay, thank you. Any other resolutions?
That's it.
Okay. Do any supervisors have any business to bring to the board?
Chairman Morel, if I could, this is Ron Knott. I just wanted to say that after speaking to Elena this morning on labor issues, I stopped and saw Pat Grattan and thanked him for his leadership in helping us for the ownership of Haven.
Well, thank you. Any other comments by the members of the board?
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Calera. Point of interest, I just got a text from 911 on the Philmont structure fire. We have a fatality out there.
Okay. Sorry to hear that.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Supervisor Mussman.
just some clarification on summer camps. When you can clear that up, it would be helpful for us to know what we're supposed to do. Yes or no?
Okay, well, I've recommended, as you know, but I think the state's going to be coming out with a recommendation fairly soon. I was on a call today with the Capital Regional team, and that was an issue that was brought up about overnight camps as well as summer day camps. So stay tuned. I mean, we've already made a recommendation, the health department, myself and Supervisor Ligonia, that at least the summer camps for the day camps that the towns run or municipalities run, it would be very, very hard to get them up and running now. But the overnight camps, we still haven't gotten a decision yet. I mean, the state has denied our request to not let them open. But I think the reason they did that is they're looking to have something statewide, which they may not let them open either. I'm not
Thank
sure.
you. Thank you.
Anybody else?
Yeah, this is Supervisor Schmiedis. We saw in the last couple of weeks how rapidly the virus can spread and how quickly we can get an outbreak among a single facility. What can we do going forward to try to prevent this from happening in any future facility, nursing home or not? And does the county have a plan to sort of rapidly deal with outbreaks as they happen?
Well, one thing in terms of the nursing homes, Supervisor, we have no control over the nursing homes. That's controlled by the state health department. But I will say that our local health department has pitched in and tried to help. They've monitored the situation. We've provided the nursing homes with test kits. We've actually informed the state health department on a couple of occasions about concerns that we had. So, I mean, we're actively, viewing the nursing homes and monitoring them, but really we do not have the power to really do anything with them. We can be helpful, but it's up to the state of New York. In terms of, and I don't know how broad you were going with this, but in terms of our county facilities, when, we have a committee that's preparing for reopening, as Supervisor Lagonia is chairing that, and he's taking steps with the committee to put a lot of precautions in place. So when our employees do come back, hopefully we'll keep them safe as well as the public safe.
In addition, Matt, mind, we have 2 households, Michael, and I have to say that the health department has been extremely proactive when we've had any cases where the individuals could not quarantine because of spatial issues. We've moved them out immediately. We just moved somebody out today. We had somebody moved out the other day. So I think as far as, everything that Matt said is correct, obviously. But in addition to that, I think the team that we have at 11 o'clock has been incredibly proactive with everything. We discussed all of these issues that are occurring daily, and the health department's done a fantastic job of mitigating any issues that before there's a big spread. So I just wanted to make sure that you knew that as well.
That's great to hear. What can we do either as supervisors or with a larger community to make sure that other senior facilities that aren't nursing homes, what kind of advice can we be giving them, or other large or residential facilities that could potentially have similar large scale outbreaks in the coming months?
I think one of the keys is to test. I know the state of New York is now instituting testing within the facilities for staff and residents, and I think that's important before to catch it before there's a bigger spread within a facility. I think it took a while for these homes to sort of catch up with what was going on, and in some cases it comes too late. But I think we can tell them to monitor and test.
Okay, thanks.
This is Supervisor Hoatling. Chairman, can I ask a question?
Sure.
So I was hoping that Supervisor Lagonia and yourself and anyone else involved in this kind of reopening plan when it comes to county buildings might be able to share that with all of us as town supervisors, because I know we just formed a committee last night, a small committee, so that once phase 2 is approved and the town hall can open back up, we have all of our, barriers and marking on the ground. And, I've gotten the guidance from the CDC and OSHA and other organizations. It's obviously a lot, and I would love some sort of template to work with. Is that something the county can share even before it's up for adoption with other supervisors, so we can kind of utilize that as a model for our town policies?
I think so. Supervisor Lagonia?
Yeah, so we are in the early stages of developing a plan, early but rapidly moving. So we just sent a poll out to all the department heads at the county to get feedback so we can adjust our plan to each individual building. We're stockpiling supplies right now. I've purchased thermometers, cotton disposable masks the county's purchased. We've purchased, just put an order in today for 2,000 cotton masks that are washable. We're working on disinfectant. We're working on cleaning plans, signage. Brian McDonald is on the committee with me. So we are rapidly moving forward, putting a plan together, and absolutely be happy to share it with all the towns once we put it all together and what the procedures will be, countywide. So it's myself, Michael Reardon, Holly Tanner's on the committee, Brian McDonald's on the committee, Sarah Sterling's on the committee. So it's a very good working committee, and absolutely be happy to share that information with you.
Thank you. Now, you mentioned sanitizer. That's the one thing that we have not been able to find, even for our highway guys who are still working. Do you see the state, or do you have an input or a link where towns might be able to get the
sanitizer?
You can apply for sanitizer, Supervisor.
We have sanitizer. I'm talking like the Lysol disinfectant spray.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That,
I thought you were talking about hand sanitizer.
That's been a challenge. It's been a challenge for the county to get as well. I do have a connection from somebody that we just purchased thermometers from, as well as bandanas and some other items, and he's working on them. He's actually a doctor in Albany that sells medical supplies, and we've had a good connection with him. So as soon as I can make a connection with him in reference to that, because that's been a problem for everyone, if we can put a large order in, I'm sure we could do that and then, sell it back to towns. So as soon as I have that information, I'll let you know.
That would be amazing to get as much as possible, because I know we're all going to need it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm not sure how many of you deal with NYMER, but our insurance company is NYMER, and we recently got a nice boilerplate list of things that municipalities could do to prepare to reopen as well, too. I can share that if everybody else get it from them.
Good. Thank you, Ron.
Supervisor Leader here. I think if we can share everything with everybody, it would be a big help to us supervisors also. And I need to know, like, when we have to start opening things, that we can get prepared ahead of time. If you foresee it coming down the road before we do, to let us all know. I think that would be a big help for everybody. Thank you.
One thing I would like to say is that if towns are going to use, thermometers, for your own towns, if you guys put together enough of an order, I'm sure we can get them and then get them to the townships. So that is going to be part of the county's plan. So we could obviously do that. The reason we haven't shared it yet is because we don't really have a full plan together. So we don't want to parse it out and send it out in pieces. But as soon as we do, we will.
That sounds really good. And you can get the prices too and pass those along to the towns. I'd definitely be into buying thermometers, disinfectant, any of the supplies we're all going to need. Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, Rob, that would be great if you can do that.
Absolutely.
Any other comments, questions, supervisors? Okay. Everybody, please stay safe, and I need a motion to adjourn. Mike Benvenuto, second.
Sarah Sterling.
Sarah, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Thank you all.
Thank you, man. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Take care.
Take care.